So hey guys, how are you? It's been a while since I've been on this side of the camera. I want to do a makeup look for you guys today. Ignore my hair. We'll get to that. I washed my hair and pulled it up into a twisted bun last night, and I have found that's making my hair curly, and for one day I kind of like it. It's different. So I'm going to pull it down after I finish my makeup. I wanted to do something for you today that's very holiday inspired. Let me grab this. I got this. It was my first purchase from GRWM, and I was really excited. It is their holiday collection. It's 3 longwear lip creams in the colors Winter Rose, Cranberry, and Clove. So let's open these up and look at these bad boys and see which one we want to use today, because I'm thinking about something really golden on the eye and very glowy on the face. And oh, these are pretty. I like the way that they're packaged too. You can kind of see my lights are reflecting just a little bit. So we have Winter Rose, Cranberry, and Clove. Clove is gorgeous, but I'm going to go for something with Cranberry. I want to do a bright red lip. So instead of putting those back in there, I'm just going to go ahead and pull these out. As you know, they slip and slide together. It's really neat the way that the packaging is. They're made so that they'll slide together. I'm not going to try and force them right now, but I am going to go with this Cranberry shade. I think it's very pretty. Let me look at it. Let me open it up and look at it. Okay, this is my inspiration for my look. It's this beautiful red cranberry color. I hope that it's going to look as nice on my lips as it looks in the tube. Okay, so yeah, I haven't done anything yet. I haven't even really pulled anything out. I thought that I would just kind of go for it. You know, my hair's kind of frizzy. Like I said, I slept on it last night, so yeah, but it's all good. I think let's get started with the Smashbox primer water. Let me fix the fan. I'm gonna get started with it. I'm just gonna kind of fix my face. You're supposed to go in an X shape and a T shape when you're spraying things. Very few people do that. I just spray all over until it feels like I'm wet all over. And I like a good douse. I mean, you know, it's really good for the dry skin, and I really enjoy it. I mean, I do like my Hangover RX, but it's gotten old and I can't use it, and I haven't purchased a new one. So I need to get another one of those because it smells so yummy. It smells like coconuts. But yeah, let's just go ahead and kind of think about what we want to do. I think maybe I want to do my eyes first. Let me pull out a palette. I am going to go with, let me see. I think I'm going to work with this little palette that I got in my BoxyCharm. I think it's really pretty. You have this soft color, this nice golden. This is a good crease shade. So I want to, I think I'm also going to pull out my Modern Renaissance palette and my Lorac Pro, just in case I decide I need more than those. Gosh, it's so dirty because I use it so much. That and my Lorac palette are both pretty dirty. I'm going to go ahead and just pull those out just in case. And so, yeah, I think what I want to do is get started. Let me pull out my primer. I'll go ahead and use my NARS primer. I tell you what, let me use any of the drugstore items that I have. Let's go with that. So I have the Milani eyeshadow primer, and I think I'm also going to use tape. I haven't used tape in a really long time, but I just kind of wanted to play. I'm just pulling it off and putting it on the back of my hand so it won't rip my skin off my eyes. But, you know, I've not really just sit down and just played and just talked. I have no idea how long this is going to be. I mean, I think it's so funny because other YouTubers, they will say that, and it'll be 15 minutes long. I say that and it's an hour and a half. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, it's like, when I say it's going to be long, I mean, I'm seriously saying it's going to be, you know, long. And just put that at the tail of my brow and the corner of my eye. I hope it stays down. I put on a moisturizer and it may not work. Let's see. But yeah, I wanted to sit down in front of you and kind of talk to you just a little bit, you know, and that sort of thing. So we're just going to do as much of the eye as we can until we're forced to go to the face, because I just kind of want to experiment with this little 3 eyeshadow, this little trio. I am also going to be using my Luxie brushes that I got in my BoxyCharm. These are great, guys. And I also got this one from Crown. I got it, it's a smudger brush. And so I want to do something on my eyes that's golden. And then I want to add in a brown liner and smoke it out really good, smudge it and smoke it out really good on the lower lash line. I think that's what I want to do. I want to do something that I know is, you know, pretty glamorous, but yet neutral enough so that when I throw on that cranberry lip, it's going to be okay. And I don't want the eyes to compete with the lips. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with my Milani here. I have no idea this eyeshadow trio that I'm going to use. You know, it is by the company IBY Beauty. I don't know if that's a high end or a low end, to be totally honest with you guys. Okay, let me go in with my, whoo, that was a lot. Let me go in with my Milani primer. I got this at CVS. It works just as good as the NARS. If you're on a budget, it feels the same. You kind of have to let it dry till it's tacky. You can't go straight in, and you'll feel it. And as you're covering your eyes, you'll notice that it kind of tugs at your brush just a little bit. This doesn't want to stay. It tugs at your brush just a touch, and that's how you'll kind of know that you've gotten it covered. So I am going to go in. This is not a matte, so I'm going to go into my Lorac palette just for my all over matte color. Let's go in with this Luxie brush. It reminds me of my E40. It is number 205, taper blending, that's what it says. So I'm just going to go into this color here called Canvas. It is just a, you know, a matte creamy bone color. And I'm just going to completely cover my eye. If you feel any part of the eye catch the brush, then you know that you need to add more, because that tacky base does grab at the brush. That's why I like putting, like, you know, a main base color that's close to my skin tone, because you don't want to go in with a really dark color and then that tacky base grab it. You would have a real problem at that point. I want to apologize for my background. I have been going through this mess in here looking for Christmas things, and this room is just destroyed. I've got to get this mess out of here. I really do. I keep saying it and I keep putting it off. But guys, I mean, you know, I'm busy. I actually really am busy, even though I stay at home. I was up until 4 o'clock this morning, and I was working on my son's financial aid stuff for college. Okay, I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm just going to go into this palette, and I'm going to go in with this one right here, which looks to me like a good blending color. It is a matte, burnt, you know, warm brown. It's kind of a light color, so I think it'll make a good crease color. Yes, this is a good crease color. But I was up until 4 a.m. this morning, and I was trying to figure it out online. I was by myself, and I was extremely frustrated to the point of tears. I was so upset, and I could not figure it out. And this is a gorgeous color. This is going to be my friend. Yes, I can tell. So I really didn't think that it was a 24/7 government help, you know. I figured that it was closed, and I didn't see anywhere on the website about how, you know, I knew how to contact them as far as the phone number, but I figured I had to wait until today when it, you know, when people got in. Well, I found out later that it was 24/7, and instead of staying up till 4 and nearly putting myself in the hospital emotionally. I mean, it was that bad, guys. It was a matter of whether or not my son can get financial aid or not. That what I needed to do, it needed to get done. So I'm just like, you know, sitting there, and everything I do seems to be wrong. I just couldn't get it right. And so, okay, I'm going to put that down. That is a gorgeous crease color. It's really nice and warm. Exactly what I had in mind when I started thinking about a gold warm color for the eye. Let's go in now with this other brush. It's a little bit smaller, so it's going to be a little more detailed, I think. This is the other one. I think, yeah. Let me go in with this one. So it's a it says it's number 229, and it's a it says tapered blending on it also. But yeah, I mean, I was and it just, you know what, I'm going to go in with a different kind of brush than that. I want something that's going to actually pack it on for me. I don't really want to mess on my hands. So I'm going to go in with my Sigma F70. It's called a concealer brush, but it's nice and flat, as you can see. And so I'm just going to go in with that. It's very soft. Okay, we're going to see. I'm going to put this on my mobile lid. Head back, where I can kind of see what I'm doing. We're going to see if it blends away or if it stays strong. We may have to go back and forth, which is fun. Ooh, I don't know. It's blending away. At least it seems that way. That second time I went in, it seemed, but it's still not quite what I was expecting. It's pretty, but I'm gonna probably need to use my fingers and go into a much paler gold and just kind of pop it right in the center. This is beautiful, but it's just not exactly what I had in mind. Let me blend it out just a little bit. No additional product on this, just blending, you know, where those two meet. Okay, let me try again, just a little bit. So I was up till 4 with that. I also had something else happen that kind of freaked me out, creeped me out. You know, I don't know how you want to put it, but you know, I don't want to go there. I don't really, it's not something I can really talk about on camera, but it was something that it was like too big of my seems like all my little emotional blows kind of come in spurts, and it's always like in twos and things like that. Okay, I'm going to go in with this on the other eye and do the same thing, and when I get through, if I'm still not satisfied, then I will, it's just a matter of getting it blended together. But if it's not as brassy bold as I'm really looking for, then if I have to, I'll spray some Fix Plus on it and really make it pop. So I had that happen to me. I was up late. So today I got on the phone. I got it all straightened out, thank God. I got it all fixed. Everything was done. I don't know, guys, it looks pretty. It does look pretty. I mean, you can see the shine from the gold. It's a pretty combo. I mean, it really is. I like it. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's go underneath with this other brush that I have, and let's go into this satiny color I have here and see about the brow bone. I usually don't do the brow bone until after I've done my brows, but I'm wanting to see if I'm gonna need anything additional. I don't think so. So I've been, I slept in today. I've been tired. I think my son is either tired or bored. He's been out of school all week so far, and all he's really doing is playing that stupid video game. But I think that this is gonna be okay. I'm just having to kind of pack it on a little bit more than I thought I would, so I'm going in a little bit heavier here than normal, because it seems to be there's the need to blend. So yeah, I slept in a little bit. He was a little ill, but I was able to get that done, so I felt really good about the whole situation once I got that accomplished, because I couldn't sleep at peace. I mean, I could not get any peace about it. And I'm going to use that same color on the inner corner of my eye. It's a beautiful color. Okay, let me go in with this. This is just a clean brush. I'm gonna kind of pick up a little bit of that's on that brow bone. This brow bone over here seems to have more I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, it's like this brow is a little bit higher than the other, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna close that for now. Okay, I think what I think it's time to do is go ahead, and I am going to pull these off so that, yes, it helped a lot. It it doesn't hurt, it just looks terrible. Okay, I think, trash that. I think that is a very pretty gold. I still haven't, figured out what this little, it's almost like a little skin tag there that you can see. Do you see the difference? I'm gonna have to get my dermatologist to maybe take care of that for me, because I don't like that being there. Okay, I think it's time to work on my face. So I've already wet my beauty blender. So let's start working on these red cheeks. But when I finally got it done, got proof printed out that it was done, oh my gosh, I felt so much better. It's just I mean, and I'm talking the kind of relief that makes you cry. It was that upsetting, because it needed to be done, and I was having so much trouble trying to do it on my own, and it's not like I've got anybody that can help me. So I had to do it on my own. And I'm going in really light with this concealer. It's late night here. I'm filming this because I wanted to plan my makeup, and I wanted to film. and I wanted to do, you know, a pretty look, but I mean, the fact is that when I get finished, I'm gonna have to wipe it all off. I'm gonna have to go in and take it off and take a shower and go to bed. So I'm not really going in, you know, terribly hard. I'm gonna be getting up early in the morning and putting my makeup on. So yeah, I think I'll stop there with the corrector. Let's go in with a little bit of this Smashbox orange crayon. This needs to be done even if it is a light application of makeup. But I'm going to get up in the morning. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I'm happy to say that my mom has decided to cook, and so we'll be able to kind of hang out at their house. And I'm really happy about that. We were going to go out to lunch, but so many people do that, and you don't really get to spend time with anybody when you go out to eat like that. I mean, you're in a rush and you're getting bumped into, and it's busy, and you know, that sort of thing. So, and plus I told my mom, I was, you know, my son has to go to his dad's for the evening. I said, so, you know, when he leaves, I'll come back over here and have leftovers. But I mean, you know, it's just there are no leftovers when you go out to eat. So yeah, there's that. Okay, let's see here. I am pretty happy with the way that things are looking right now. I'm gonna go into my, I'm trying to decide if I want to use this or not, because I really wanted to go as low end. I tell you what I want to use. I know exactly what I want to use. I want to use my Pro Glow, my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. Okay, and it's pretty light, so it should be good. I love this. It's really good. Some people like to mix the glow with the matte. They say that that works better for them. Whatever floats your boat, you know. I'm one of those that I just go with whichever one I've got. I'm not a mixologist. So since I'm not a mixologist, yeah, I don't see a need. I like this because even though I'm gonna set it, you still have a pretty good matte, not glossy, but glowy finish, and I like that. It's really thin and it runs off your hand really fast, but it's such a fast application with the Beauty Blender because it's thin, and since it's thin, it goes on quickly, it blends out fast. It's wonderful. I love it. This may be what I wear tomorrow too. This will be a good look for tomorrow if it turns out like I want it to. We'll just have to wait and see. But definitely always go all the way down your neck. I'm always so glad when this big fat neck is gone. Guys, you just don't have any idea. Unless you are overweight like me, it's miserable being so overweight. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable in my own skin, and let me get, let's see, yeah, concealer. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me and shake it up a little bit. This way is killing me. I mean, it really is killing me. I'm just, wait a minute, is this the one that's already open, or is this the one? Which one's, oh yeah, this is our, I know because it's dirty around the edge. I have two of these. One of them is not opened yet. Okay, I'm going to go underneath my eyes. I'm just going to do, I've got a fan on me because it's kind of warm in here. I have kind of figured out that if I just kind of dab this, if I just do this around, instead of going to all that trouble of going down into a triangle and such, but I'm just going to do one side at a time because the fan blowing it will dry it up before I can get to it. But the fact is I have found for my face, and I mean, you might want to see if it works for you, but going to the trouble of doing that big triangle and filling it in and all that kind of stuff, really it just uses more product than is necessary. It makes my face look heavier with makeup, which I don't want. I do want to look semi-natural. I mean, you know, cake face is not what I want. So, what a difference, guys. It looks like I've been hit in the eye. Every time I see it, that's exactly what I think of. Okay, so let's go into this side. But yeah, just dabbing these. I did come down beside the nose just because I want to narrow my nose just a bit. I get the darkest area here. I don't have anything else I'm going to conceal. So I'm just gonna go in like this. Be careful not to swipe back and forth. So guys, I'm going to the doctor Monday. I called to make an appointment. I've always had lower back problems, and I'm sorry, my nose is itching. But now I'm hurting all the way across my lower back, and I'm hurting right where kidneys are, and it's a piece of fuzz. I think that's what that is. But yeah, I'm hurting where I think my kidneys, I think it's a kidney situation, and I've noticed that I've been having some swelling in my legs and feet, more so on my left side than my right side, and my left side is what's hurting the most. And I found that kind of coincidental. And not only that, I mean, let me get some powder. I'm going to use the NYC powder. It's a really good translucent powder for like $6. You just have to be careful because the lid doesn't screw on, it just caps on. But I've just noticed that things just don't seem right. And it's concerning me. I mean, you know, you understand, I guess. Anytime something changes, stuff just blew in my face. Anytime something about your body changes, especially when it's creating pain, it does make you kind of stop and think, wait a minute, you know, what's going on? So let's go in here. Let me find, what do I want to use for... Okay, I have this. It's the Ulta Pink Diamond Illuminating Powder. It's really not a strong highlight. I mean, you can see it, but it's not a highlight. So I'm going to use it to set my face. You know, I normally use my new Hourglass palette. I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to set my face with this. I'm going to set all the places that I haven't been yet with powder, because I want a luminous finish. So yeah, concerned about the kidneys, concerned about the swelling in just one leg mostly, and foot, on the side that hurts. See, my back problem is on my right side. I'm gonna get this bake off. So that's how I kind of, you know that it's not just my back. So your girl's gonna have to go in and see what's going on. I got all that off. Now it's time to go searching for a blush. I think I really did like the blush from NYC that I used that day also. So I think I'm going to use it. It is in the color West Side Wine. It's a really pretty color, especially it's a very nude color. So I think that it'll work out pretty well for the look I'm going for. Remember, it's sort of at your... Haven't even bronzed yet. I just went straight in with blush. You can see what's important to me. It's fine. It doesn't really matter because you really need to blend it together anyway. So I'll go in with I'll have to find... I've got my NYC bronzer that I love it. I can use it too. I'm just trying to use as many drugstore products as I can for this look. I usually always, just out of habit, use what's sitting on top. And what's sitting on top is what I've used last, which is usually high-end. So, yeah. See, that's a very pretty blush. Because it has a nude color about it. So let me put that one away and let me find a bronzer. This one right here will work. I love it. I've used it many times. I mean, I've actually put a good dent in it, and it's still, you can still see the little pattern in it. So, okay, let me go in. Woo! I think I went in too hard that time. Let me see. Just go in. I'm not really contouring. If you want to go in and do a good contour and all that, you do you, boo. But I just kind of like the look of, for me, right now, you know, when it gets on into the winter, I'll probably contour just a little bit more than what I'm contouring now. But for right now, I just want to bronze up. So that I have color and that sort of thing. So let me go in with this big blending powder brush and just kind of work all that together. So yeah, you guys need to be thinking about me as far as my kidneys and such, because Lord knows I do not need another issue. Okay, I am going to go in now with this highlighter that I got in one of my Boxy Charms. Also, I just love this. It's gorgeous. I'm so excited to have gotten it. I was going to order it, and I think it's like $30 or more. Yeah, but it's their Beverly Hills highlighter, but it's the one, you know, it's got the different colors. But, oh my gosh, because this thing is gorgeous. And I've been using it, and I really like it. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. I mean, it's like immediate. I mean, guys, look at that. That's unbelievable. I mean, look, it's so glossy. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Why do I like highlighter so much? It gives me such life. Yes, give it to me. I love it. Guys, that's so pretty. That is just so gosh darn pretty. Let me find a place for that in my drawer here where it will be seen. I want to make sure that I use that regularly. I really love it. Okay, I'm going to go back over with this just to tone it down just a little bit. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in, I'm going to work on my brows. I'm going to finish my eyes. let's see here. I need my NYX, and I need, okay, I had to go fishing for my mascara. So I'm going to be using the Ulta Legendary Lengths, which I really like a lot. Not see my brows, the tint has gone. Let's see. I don't have, I'm just going to go in with the NYX instead of filling them in with a pencil. It does a pretty good job of, you know, making them show up. It takes me forever to do these brows, guys. Okay, that's as good as they're gonna get for today. Okay, now I need a pencil brush, and I need that I got Max Costa Riche that I hauled, and I'm going to use that on my top line. And on my waterline. It almost looks red. It's kind of a reddish brown. I love that. Okay, I am going to go down into the lash line just a little bit. Ooh. To make your eyes water. Okay, I'm going to take a pencil brush now. And I have one here somewhere. Right here, I have my Sigma pencil brush. I'm going to go into this palette that I got from BoxyCharm a few months back that I never tried, and I'm going to go into just this deep brown here, and I'm going to smoke this out. That bright light overexposure, that's about to be fixed though, guys. Made a purchase. I bought myself a Christmas present, and I think you'll be able to tell the difference in my videos. I'm also thinking about doing Vlogmas. I've vlogged a couple of times before and got a positive response, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. What do you guys think? Tell me down below. What do you think about me doing Vlogmas? I'm really thinking seriously about it. But let me know what you think. If you'd like to just see a day in the life for 25 days. And, you know, possibly in the future, if I like it, possibly in the future, maybe I might, you know, I don't know. I might do it. Okay, I'm going to go back into the little compact of colors, and I'm going to use another brush just to get that gold. I'm sorry, not the gold, the inner corner highlight for myself. Just want to brighten it up, and I want to really show, you know, some brightness here. I do like the way that the gold lid it did turn out, it did after all kind of, come together. All right, I'm going to go in with my mascara. Again, this is the Ulta brand Legendary Lengths, and it's really good. Hopefully I won't lean too far in and get that overexposure. I've got a hand mirror, but it's in my bathroom. I need to bring it in here. I think I'll do that. That way I don't have to lean in, because when I lean in, I get, these lights and the camera, I think, is the problem. Now, this is not great on volume, so if you like volume, take it at its name. It does say lengths. It is really great at length, and I prefer length over volume. That's a personal preference. Everybody has their own ideas. Some people like a little bit of both. Used to go to the beach every year with I'm going to call them extended family because, we were so close and everything. Their daughter, she had like 3 or 4, 3 or 4 mascaras that she used when she would do her makeup. She did one to lift them up, one to make them thick, one to make them long, one that she said made them, stay longer. It was a routine. But the thing about it is, even though she was putting about 5 different, layers, she did not look like she was putting that many layers on there. Her makeup was, I made a mistake. I'm going to have to let it dry. But, she didn't, sorry, I had to check my camera, guys. Sorry about that. I really do like this mascara. It just makes them so much longer and show up. For me, I can feel them touching my cheeks when I move and talk. If I close my eyes, I can feel them touch. That's what cotton swabs are for, I suppose. But you can see my bottom lashes so well with this particular mascara. And when they're pulled out nice and long, and you notice I didn't even curl them. But it's because I really don't feel the need to with this particular mascara. Just does a really good job with my... Okay, I got that major mistake under control. Try to fleek this off where they touched my under eyes. Okay, now what I'm going to do, let me put the lid back on my cotton swab container. All right, I think what I'm going to do now is I don't think I want to line my lips, but oh gosh, I really do like this eye look, guys. This might be what I wear tomorrow for Thanksgiving. I really like it. Of course, I'll take a little bit more time with it, probably. Maybe do a little bit of a liner on the top. Don't know if I'll attempt a wing or not. Okay, let me get this cranberry from Jouer lip cream. Okay, so let's go in. I'm not going to line my lips because the applicator on this is a really good pointed doe foot. So let's go in and see what it looks like. I think there's nothing better for the holidays than a red lip. It's classy, it's classic, and it's just festive. This smells wonderful. Smells like cake batter. Vanilla pound cake. Now, my lips are dry, but this color is gorgeous. Guys, it has a little bit of a sheen to it. I can see the cranberry and why she called it cranberry. Oh, it's so pretty. It is beautiful. I love that. Okay, let me show you what I've been doing with my hair. Okay, I have lots of little bands in my hair, so it's going to take a second to get some of them out. There's one. There's another. Okay. I just run my hands and kind of lift up the roots just a little bit. I find a part in the middle of all of it. It's still wet from last night. If it's too wet, I usually dry just the scalp. But I've just been letting it go, and it has been so much healthier since I've started doing this, and I really like it. One day of curl in a week is not that bad. I mean, you know, because the other times I usually end up drying it and that sort of thing. But yeah, I just kind of pull, you know, rub my scalp to kind of pull it out just a little bit and go. And I've been enjoying the curl. I mean, it's curled all the way to the root. It's see how wavy it is? I've been enjoying it like that. So yeah, this has kind of been what I've been rocking lately, because first of all, it's easy, but second of all, it's just something different. You know, some days of the week you just want something different than other days, and so this is what I've been going with. And so yeah, I think this is a really pretty look, actually. The gold, you know, kind of a brownish gold eye with a bright pop on the lip. I like it a lot. I think that I may do this for Thanksgiving tomorrow. It'll just be a repeat. But yeah, you know, and then in the morning, I'll have lots of curls that'll be popping up that'll be frizzy. So I'll have to go in with, I have, you know, some heat protectant that I can spray on there and some dry oil that I can put in the ends, and really, you know, get it a little bit more under control, especially around the face and that sort of thing. Well, guys, I guess that's it. I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed listening to me. I enjoyed talking to you and doing my makeup. And if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And I hope that you guys have been enjoying the videos I've been putting out. I've been trying so hard to make sure I get at least one every day, even if it's a short one. You know, I've been trying really hard to get a video up for you guys. So I hope that you've been liking them, and the best way to let me know that is by hitting that like button. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Kelly, and I'm so happy to have you here. If you would like to stay and get more videos from me, then be sure and hit that red subscribe button down in the corner and click yes for notifications, and it'll tell you every time I have one. So that's gonna be it, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.